All right, in just a moment, you are going to meet a young gentleman, Rawson Stovall, and Dabney Coleman is here, and Horacio Gutierrez. Right after this. We are back. As I said a moment, my first guest moments ago backstage, he is just 13 years old. And what he does, believe it or not, do you know anything about computers?
No.
I don't know. Kids seem to take to computers, but he's got a syndicated weekly column. It's run in as many as 20 newspapers over the past 3 years. And viewers in about 210 cities get to see him regularly on a show called The New High-Tech Times. And he writes computer game reviews, which the industry pays a lot of attention to. Would you welcome, please, from Abilene, Texas, Rawson Stovall. Rawson? You know, you look like a business executive, too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's nice. You got a nice three-piece suit there, and you look good. What do your friends call you?
I'm just Rawson.
Just Rawson, huh? No nickname or anything?
No nickname.
I was asking Mr. McMahon if he knew anything about computers. Do you find that young people take to computers easier than adults? Sometimes get scared of them?
Yeah, I think that's true because kids like to experiment more
Yeah.
with computers, and they're not afraid to try out different things with the computers. And doing so, they can know the computer better.
You know, I think you're
adults.
absolutely right. I think most adults are scared that they're not going to understand it and look silly, and they don't want to fail, so they just don't get involved in it.
Right.
And you're probably right. How did you get started in this?
I got started after I started enjoying playing the games.
Yeah.
But I got interested in wanting to design my own games.
Yeah.
And I knew that to design my own games, I had to design them with a computer. And so with the computer, I started from there.
You mean you went to one of these arcades first, started to play the games?
Right. Well, actually, it wasn't an arcade. It was a pizza parlor.
A pizza parlor?
Yeah.
Well, that's better, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Our family went there, and in fact, it was my mom who got me interested in them. She
Yeah?
started playing them, and I wanted to know what she was playing.
So what'd you do? Did you finally get a computer of yourself
Right.
at home?
I got my first game system, which is really different than a computer.
Uh-huh.
I got it.
And what's a game system?
A game system is like a computer, but it just plays games.
Oh,
A
I see.
computer has the keyboard, and you can program and do other stuff with it besides just playing games.
Oh, I see. If you have the computer, you mean?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so you were doing the game boards, and then you got your own computer at home?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I got my game system
Right.
by, we have 3 pecan trees in our backyard. And
Do you have what?
3 pecan trees.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
Pecan
Okay.
trees?
Well, pecan, yeah. Yeah, you're from Abilene, I forgot. I'm from Nebraska. I'd say pecan trees, you'd say pecan trees. Okay.
Right. Well, we got 3 of those trees in our backyard.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to do a commercial here, and we're gonna come back, then we'll talk, huh?
Okay.
Now, you have to go slow with me, Rawson, on these things, you know. Just pretend I'm a gorilla and know nothing, and you'll be pretty right. We'll take a break. We'll be right back and discuss this. Okay, we're back. Thank you, Doc. We are back, and the young gentleman to my right is Rawson Stovall from Abilene, Texas, who writes you review computer games, right?
Right.
Why did you decide you wanted to do that? Did you find some of the games weren't very good?
Well, yeah, that's one of the reasons. When I first got my game system, I knew that I found out that there wasn't anything on the market to help people decide which games to buy. At that time, there were a lot of what I call duds on the market.
Duds, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
duds on the market. And there was nothing to help people decide which ones to buy. And at $30 a whack, people made a lot of mistakes and got burned a lot. And I
Yeah.
knew that there should be something as a consumer advice column, no technical type stuff, but just tell them how the game is,
Yeah.
and that would help them decide which games to buy.
Now, what did you do? You had this idea. You had to go sell it to somebody.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Well, my first stop was to write 4 columns,
Mhm.
and after that, got three letters of recommendation, and made an appointment with Mr. Dick Tarpley, the editor of the Abilene Reporter News.
Uh-huh.
And I went up there and presented him my 4 columns and a page of future columns.
Yeah.
And with the 3 letters of recommendation, he called me back the next day, said that we'll take you on a 6-month trial basis. Well, I've been doing it for over 3 years now.
Yeah. Did you? That's pretty good. Did you expect you were going to get paid a lot of money? Did you have some figure in mind that you were going to ask? What was his name?
Mr. Dick Tarpley.
Yeah, Mr. Tarpley. Did you have some figure in your mind what you'd like for
Well,
this?
I had never done a column before, and we never knew anyone else who had done it, who had written a computer before, a column before.
Right.
And I, for some reason, put the word $50 a column in mind.
$50 a column.
Yes,
Sounds fair to me.
That sounded fair to me,
Yeah.
too. So I thought, well, at $50 a column, a weekly column, if I got into 100 newspapers, the figures started getting up there, and I decided, well, weekly trips to Hawaii.
You already... That's big, right? So you're already sitting on the beach at Waikiki, huh?
Right, but it wasn't that much a column, and...
What did you finally end up at?
$5 a
Oh,
column.
you came in a $5. That's a good compromise, I think. But that's pretty good. That's not bad at all.
Right.
You're not what they call... Did you see the movie War Games?
Right.
Yeah, what do they call people who break into... Hackers?
Right.
No, we don't want to give the wrong impression. You don't do any of that kind of stuff at all.
No, I know about the games and the industry of the games.
Uh-huh.
I really don't know that much about the technical parts of the computer.
I see.
And I do know that hackers, that's been a controversial term for them, because it's quoted that people that just do anything with the computer is called a hacker.
Right.
And there are some hackers that break into banks and stuff. And
that they should not do. Right. Now, do manufacturers pay a lot of attention to your columns now?
Yes. Presidents of some of the companies. I've met a lot of the presidents of the different companies, and they pay attention to what I write. And there was a designer for one company who said that after reading one of my reviews, decided that I liked the cute, whimsical games, and he went out and designed another one.
He did, so you have some effect on the games.
Right.
Isn't that nice to see that you can have some effect by writing a column like
Yes.
this? How about the other youngsters in your neighborhood? Are they, you get a little special attention because you have access to all of these computer games?
Not really. When I first started, I had all my friends coming over every day wanting to borrow games.
Sure.
And at first I said okay, and lent them the game for a few days. And then I decided they were coming over just about every hour, it seemed like, and I decided that was not the thing to do. So I stopped loaning out my games, and now they come over to play. And I said, no coming over. But I let them play with me, the computer lot, but I feel good when they just want me to come outside and play soccer or ride the bike.
Good idea, good idea. Now, are you saving your money? What are you going to do with the money you're earning?
Well, I'm going to go to college.
Good for you.
Yeah, I want to be...
I thought you'd gone. I got the impression you'd gone to college. You're gonna study electronics, computers?
No, nothing in computers. I want to be in the television industry.
Perhaps doing a late evening show or something?
I want to be...
Don't make a move on me yet, Ross. You've been too successful.
I want to be in the program.
Do you?
Right. Or a director or scriptwriter. I haven't decided what, but I know it has to be in TV.
Well, I think whatever it is, you're probably going to be successful.
Thanks.
How many computers do you have at home?
I have 8 computers and 7 game systems.
7 game systems.
Right.
Well, you seem like a very bright young man,
Thanks.
and I wish you a lot of success. So you'd like to get into television?
Mm-hmm.
Come to work for NBC, maybe in the programming department?
Yeah.
Yeah. You going to stay out in California now for a while, or?
Right. We're going to... the whole family is in California, and we're going to go to Disneyland pretty soon.
Well, congratulations to you. It's nice to have you here and nice to meet you, and I wish you the best of luck.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Rawson. Thank you. We'll be right back. Stay where you are. Thank you, Rawson. too, you know. He's a very talented, versatile actor and a funny guy. He's currently starring in the movie, co-starring the movie called A Man with One Red Shoe. Would you welcome Dabney Coleman? I just asked
Ross
Ed.
is not coming back, is he?
What? Do you believe that?
Is that terrifying?
I asked Ed what he was doing at 10 or 11 years old, and we couldn't remember. But
Yeah.
what were you doing at 10 or 11?
I was
at his
trying to
age?
think of something funny in the dressing room. I came up with nothing. Kidding around, you know. Trying to pass the, get out of the second grade, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 10?
At 13.